Thank you for joining me today. I thought it'd be fun if we take a good look at Transformers Generation Legacy Evolution Selects Antagony. There's not much to the box except that's it, so let's get this guy out of packaging. And here we have Antagony out of packaging, and I have to say this guy's looking pretty cool. Yes, he's all in black. Just want to take a closer look at Antagony because this is just incredible. The eyes, those teeth inside his mouth, that's incredible. And I'm loving this transparent purple that we have here. And we also have the Predacon symbol right there on his shoulder. And this purple, I am just loving that purple. I really wish this purple was spread out more evenly out through the figure. That I think would really have popped for this. That would have been awesome if they were able to do that. And not just that, but let's take a look at the details like in the butt. Because let's get those legs out of the way. Because when you take these panels, look at that. That's some nice details, and what's that? Some nice gold or yellowish. That's awesome. It's a shame that all the paint's mostly used inside here, and it's you don't really get to see it mostly. Only the time when you want him to kind of use his gun for a butt rocket, and that's the only time I really get to see it, or when you're transforming it. With a little bit more of that metallic purple, that would have made this figure shine even more. Articulation. Antagony's head can rotate 360. It can kind of go up and down, and if you pull back enough, you open up his mouth. Let's see, the arms, since there's a lot of legs in the way, it kind of becomes a problem. But you can rotate it 360. You can bring the arm out that far out. There is a bicep swivel. There is a bend at the elbow. And there is kind of a wrist articulation that we have there. We do have, getting the butt out of the way, we do have waist articulation, and it doesn't look like right now. Wait, nope, there we go. We have 360. And let's see for the legs, since we have the butt in the way. It's a shame. It looks like you could get it all the way back if it wasn't for that big butt. It's okay. Let's see, there's a thigh swivel. Let's see, we do have a knee, that bend at the knee. We have about there, and let's see, he can get his legs that far up, and we have a nice split. So, not bad. You can get some decent posabilities in there. Like it. Antagony does come with a blaster, and it's a transparent purple. And what's nice, since he has a handle, we can fit it into his little claws. So now he can take on some Maximals. For the royalty! Antagony actually comes with another head. So that looks pretty cool and evil as well. Alright, let's kind of swap heads right about now. Come on. Going to let you know with the other head there is a screw. I actually loosened it just so I can actually remove it safely on and off. There we go. Alright. And now look at that head sculpt. That is just screaming so much evil vibes. That is incredible. That is such evil. I like the turquoise, that color that we have, and that evil grin, and those kind of horn antlers. Oh yeah, this is like a super villain right there. And for comparisons, we have Inferno and Antagony. And you can see right now that they are exactly the same molds. Only things that kind of different is the color deco. If we just, here, we'll just take a look in the back. We have a nice little shading kind of purpling on the back there. And the back of Antagony, we have a nice purple going on through all the way through the back, and that is really nice. And the other differences that we can see the insides that make them also different as well. So it comes down to where is it better? Which is the preferred mold? Is it Inferno or is it Antagony? That's a good question, and I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments down below. To transform Antagony, we're going to come here to his back, and we're just going to lift up that butt. We're then going to come back to the front, and we're going to pull out the head from the chest. We are then going to open this up and bring out his pinchers. There we go. And now we bring this back up. And now we got to close this in on Antagony's head. Come on, there you go. So now we have that all closed up. Now we want to come here. So there's going to be some fun factors. So we have a peg and a hole on here, and the same side on the same side over here. And the legs are always going to get in the way, and plus you want to get this thumb into those holes. So we want to get this inside. So let's get these legs out of the way. There we go. And now we have a bend at the elbow, and we want to get that thumb in there. There we go. And now get that in there. Let's see if we can get that leg out of the way. Get these legs out of the way. Oh boy. Yes, I want you to bend over this way. There we go. And now we can get that other thumb inside. Once that's all clipped together, see, let's get these. The legs are actually kind of decent for right now. All right, now let's come to the legs. We're going to turn at the waist. There we go. And what we want to do is take the feet, and we want to bring them all the way around up to this point. So there is a hole, there is a peg, and that will line up. There we go. So bring the foot. Like I said, there's a hole and there's a peg, so that will go like there. Now we're just going to bend at the knee. There we go. And get that all the way back. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Now once we have that all, we just want to plug that in together. And now let's open this all up. And now let's get this angled a bit. Let's get these legs out of the way. Okay, so let's get this all the way up. And what we want to do, we want to get this hole into those pegs. So we have a peg here and we have a hole. So we just want to line that all up. Okay, so we got that one in. And so now we need this. Now we got that one in. Okay. Now we have these pegs and we have those holes, so we're just going to line that all up. Okay, there we go. And let's get some of these legs kind of getting better. Let's kind of straighten out that body. Okay. And here we have Antagony fully transformed into his beast mode. And this is just a really creepy but cool looking evil ant. That is just so cool. This is really cool. I like the color deco to this. This is really nice. I wish there was a little bit more purple, especially this metallic purple. I wish there was more purple of that going around the body. But this, I'm enjoying the very evil vibes I'm getting from this. This is awesome so far. We can take his gun and he can wield it as he's running at you. God, that would be creepy. An ant running with you with the gun on top of his head. Alright, and here we have Inferno and Antagony, and they're both in their beast modes, and I'm kind of liking Antagony in his beast mode more than Inferno. Let's take a nice look, but yeah, I'm really digging Antagony's color scheme in his ant mode. Alright guys, which paint scheme do you prefer? Do you prefer Inferno or Antagony? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. To transform Antagony back into his robot mode, we want to come to the back, and we want to lift up, and then we want to bring these side panels out. That's out of the way, and we want to spread the legs apart, and now we want to extend the legs out, and we want to clip them right in that knee, and then we take the foot, bring this around. There we go. And I don't know if I forgot to mention, there is ankle articulation. I think I might have forgotten that. Let's take a look. And we're going to take this down as well. And we're going to... Come on, snap. There we go. Snapped into place. Bring this foot. Bring it out. There we go. We're just going to get this butt situation. Get that leveled up. We're going to bring it down the waist a little bit more. We want to get these legs out of the way the best we can. And now we want to rotate at the waist. So now the legs up front. And the most tricky part is getting the arms out, but having these arms in the way. So we're going to get this out. There we go. And that will go there. This will go out. There we go. Okay. Things are happening. You know? Okay. There we go. Alright, so that we have the one arm out. Let's take this arm out. Bring it out, and let's get these legs out of the way the best we can. There we go. Alright. Okay. Now, come to the head, and we want to open it up. We want to take those pinchers, we want to fold them in, kind of bring the head down a bit. Fold those in those pinchers and close up on the head, bring the antennas up, and there's a little part here we have right here that's going to clip right into the head. You hear that nice snapping sound, which is absolutely beautiful to hear, which means it's securely into place. There we go, the butt, and now we have Antagony fully transformed back into his robot mode. Alright, so I didn't think this will fit during the transformation, but if we just really quickly show this off, it's going to open up the head, it's going to remove that out, and now we're just going to take that head and get those other legs out of the way, and we can close up Just like that. And the head's not even in the way. That's really cool. I like that. Options. Head swapping. I love it. My final thoughts are on Antagony is that he is a cool figure. I just wish there was a little bit more other color to break up all the black. The plastic quality to Antagony, I feel, could be a little better. The joints that we have for him seems decent enough. Nothing really too loose. Everything will stay sturdy in its spot, which is really nice. Other than that, I like the figure. I do, even though it's the same mold as Inferno, just a different paint scheme. But I'm just getting so much evil vibes out of this. Is this guy worth picking up? Well, that really depends. Because to me, I picked him up because he looks evil, and I want to place him somewhere in my collection. If you're looking for an evil ant, I highly recommend picking this guy up. Well, with that said, I just have to thank you all for watching. If you can just do me a favor and just hit the like and subscribe button down below, let me know in the comments if you think he's shelf-worthy. And until next time, you'll be hearing me in the next video. Everybody have a great day!